234 constituencies, while 70 seats have been allocated for the allies. Chief Minister Stalin is going to contest from his stronghold, while his deputy has been renominated from Chepauk, reinforcing the party's grip over key Chennai constituencies. In fact, DMK named O. Paneerselvam as well. He was given a very prominent seat, and former Minister Senthil Balaji has been named from Coimbatore South. Listen in to what Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin had to say.
திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகம் தலைமையிலான மதச்சார்பற்ற முற்போக்கு கூட்டணி நான் பலமுறை சொன்னது போல அரசியல் கூட்டணி மட்டுமல்ல, கொள்கை கூட்டணி. கூட்டணி எண்ணிக்கையில் தொகுதிகளை பகிர்ந்து கொண்டது ஏற்கனவே அறிவிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. அந்த அடிப்படையில் தமிழக சட்டப்பேரவையின் 234 தொகுதிகளில் திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழக வேட்பாளர்கள் 164 தொகுதிகளில் போட்டியிடுகிறார்கள். 70 தொகுதிகளை தோழமை கட்சிகளோடு பகிர்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறோம்.
My colleague Dharini takes us through the importance of the big seats that have been announced, the OPS factor and the Congress seat share aspect in the upcoming Tamil Nadu elections. Listen.
DMK has released its candidate list for the constituencies it is contesting in, that is 164 constituencies. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin will be contesting from his usual Kolattur Assembly constituency. Likewise, Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi Stalin, he will be contesting from his usual Chepauk Triplicane Assembly constituency in Chennai. So these two constituencies are considered to be the DMK's bastions, and the DMK will put up a very strong fight to the opponents in these two constituencies. Likewise, O. Paneerselvam, who recently joined the DMK, he will be contesting from Bodinaikanur. OPS is a prominent figure among the Tevar community, and he in fact wanted to contest from Bodinaikanur, and likewise the DMK has also given him the seat that he wanted. So he will be bringing along a good chunk of Tevar votes along with him in Bodinaikanur, making it a tough fight to look out for. And as far as former Minister Senthil Balaji is concerned, he will be contesting from Coimbatore South this time. So Senthil Balaji will be shifting his base from Karur to Coimbatore, and Coimbatore is considered to be the stronghold of ADMK. ADMK's former Minister S.P. Velumani, he is very strong in Coimbatore and surrounding areas, and in fact the entire western region is considered to be the stronghold of the ADMK party. But this time the DMK has fielded Senthil Balaji in Coimbatore, and they are looking forward to winning as many seats as possible from Coimbatore and surrounding regions. And of course, talking about the Congress party, that is an ally of the DMK, this time the Congress has got 28 seats in the DMK alliance. In 2021, the Congress was able to get only 25 seats, but this time they've increased their number to 28, and the Congress is yet to put out its candidate list for the upcoming assembly elections. But it looks like the Congress is also prepping itself up on the ground to make sure that they are winning a more number of seats compared to last time.
Moving on, viewers, as polls approach, the political clash is intensifying in Kerala too. Congress has made a sensational claim accusing the left government of a 700 crore rupee scam in procuring software for primary cooperative societies. Congress alleges that the original decision to award the contract for 206 crore was cancelled